Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about some basic shrub and bush trimming equipment you should have if you're in the business. This is what I personally use. It works for me. It'll work for you. So everybody, thank you for stopping by. If you stick around, I'm going to give you a pro tip that not many people are going to tell you about. But once you hear it, you'll go, I see. So we're going to get started on here. Okay, hope everybody's having a good day. So all the stuff you see can be purchased at Home Depot. If you don't have Home Depot in your area, you could order through their website, or you could use whatever hardware stores in your area, what they carry. Just do a little research. This particular one, I never thought that I would use something with a battery. This one truly is a lifesaver. It's super light. You can't even hear it running. I would highly recommend it, but all this is for is just a quick manicure to clean it up real fast and make it look nice. Basically, you're just tightening up the shrubs that you're going to be working on. So right here, this is my go-to a piece of equipment when I can get in and get out real fast and not have to worry about the weight of the trimmers or the noise they make. So if you never had an electric one of these, this is an 18 volt. I have this one right here, the exact same one. That battery is 4 amp. The 1.5 amp looks a little small. I get a 4 amp one. I probably get about a good hour of trimming out of it. So that's highly recommended, number one, to go to. Once you use that, if you never used it before, you're just going to fall in love with it. It's just such a lifesaver. This right here, when I need a little bit more power, or if I'm trimming through some thicker brush, shrubs, I have this one right here for $319. It's a 2-stroke. This unit right here, you don't use it every single week. If you take care of it, keep it inside. Don't let it bounce around the back of your truck or fall off your truck as you're driving around. You'll probably get 10 years out of it, if not more. All you just got to do is sharpen the blades. It's really not that hard to sharpen them. I can make a video on sharpening them, but sometimes I just take them and drop them off at the dealership that I bought the equipment through, and they sharpen them, and they're probably like $40 to get them sharpened. And unless you're trimming fences, they're pretty much not going to get dulled off that much. There's a couple of shrubs that you need to actually have super sharp trimmers, because they just tear the shrub in regards to instead of cutting it. I like Echo, very, very good equipment. So that's the second one I have personally. What do we got here? This one looks a little pricey, but for $500, this guy's going to get you out of a jam. He can cut through some pretty thick, overgrown, like say a hedge that's used for privacy, privet, say. Sometimes you get out of control. The downfall about this particular unit is it's heavy after a while, so you just want to try to use it and get done with it as soon as possible, so you don't have to reach as high. Sometimes I have to use a little step ladder, 6-foot step ladder. What I do with that ladder, I kind of balance out the top of the arm of the hedge trimmer right here and let it rest on there and just kind of go side to side with it. That a little ladder makes it also a lot easier of a lifesaver. But those are three tools that I do recommend that you have, or that you should invest in if you're considering doing some shrub trimming for customers. They do a good job. Like I said, I personally use them myself. Some people use these, some people don't use them. It's personal preference. I use them sometimes if I'm not going to be putting new mulch down at the end of the job. It just makes cleanup easier. I know it seems a little pricey. So for $32, the tarp, it's 12 by 24. You can get these at Harbor Freight as small or for as cheap as like a couple dollars, but the smaller they are, the more you got to move them. But also with the small ones, sometimes you got a real tight area and you can only get a small one in there. So this is something that you just got to figure out. I do recommend using the tarp. It makes the job a lot easier with the shrub clippings falling onto it. It cuts down on your raking time. And also I use it for leaf cleanup too. Put all the leaves on the tarp, pull them to the street and dump them. It just makes it so much easier than pulling them out and putting them in bags and dumping them at one at a time and then coming back. So if you guys stuck around, I'm going to give you some real important advice. And the advice I'm going to give you, I never would have thought of it, but it happened to me. And ever since it happened to me, I'll never forget about it. And you also won't forget about it either when you get started. So everything I always keep talking about goes back to the rake. The rake's the most important tool. It makes or breaks you. So the pro tip I'm going to give you is take the rake you got, especially if you're at the house that you might not have worked at, or even if you do cut that lawn weekly, go through all the bushes real quick and kind of give them a little whack and shake them a little bit with the rake. You got like a 6-foot radius away from the bushes, and there's a good chance if there's a bee's nest or a wasp nest in there, with you hitting the brush a little bit with this rake, it's going to shake them up, and they're going to come out and you'll see them. Because one time I was doing a job, and there was a hornet's nest in there. I didn't see it, and boy, they found me pretty quickly when I got close to them. I got stung like 7 or 8 times, a couple times in the face. It wasn't fun. So whenever I do any type of a job where it has landscaping shrubbery in it and it's not really moved that much, not disturbed, I go through it with the rake, like I said, just to shake them up and see if anybody comes out. So the rake's really important. So that's the pro tip I gave you. And once you get stung, you'll always do this with the rake. But I'm trying to learn you not to get stung. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the series on cutting grass for $2,500 and under. I show you some basic equipment to get. I do hope you find the video helpful. If you do, please subscribe. If you could be so kind, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. If you got any questions or comments down below, drop them. I try to answer all my questions. So guys, thank you. Be safe. Hope you learned something. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.